Hey guys, welcome to my Venus through sign readings. This is for Venus in Virgo. So if in your birth chart Venus is in Virgo, this is for you. This also can apply if you have Virgo on a 7th house. So let's go ahead and begin here. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you clarity. This is for the month of August 2019. All right, so we have a central issue, heart of the matter, death, 9 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like maybe some of you could be going through some sort of transition, maybe going through a breakup. You're enjoying life on your own. Complete silence. I feel like there's complete silence around you, but it's like you're happy about it. I don't know if you've been having periods of loneliness or emptiness, but it's almost like you're embracing it. You're like, it is what it is. I'm not afraid of this life, or I'm not afraid of, being alone. Something that you're not afraid of anymore, or maybe you feel like by letting someone go, it was the best decision that you ever made. I feel like too, someone's crown fell off. Someone's crown fell off. So I'm viewing this more so like someone's ego. Someone had to let the ego die and embrace, some sort of new identity of self, new identity of relationships here. I'm also feeling like the family did not want you to let someone go, but you did. And you were like, for the first time, I'm doing what I needed to do. I couldn't listen to my family. I couldn't listen to my friends. This is my life and no one understands it but me. Some of you may have been feeling like you were dead inside, or something was rotting, or something's been fermenting. It's just like, I feel like that's what's going on. It's like you've been so dead inside, maybe to the point that you have not even noticed. I almost feel like this person has something in their home that's been festering, and the smell is unnoticed. But if someone were to come into your house, they would be like, what is that smell? It's just like, what smell? Like, you might not even realize that you've been dead. You may have become too complacent on being single, too comfortable with it. This is a weird energy that I'm picking up. It's like all winter, you had to spend all winter by yourself. That I just feel like you are just kind of embracing almost like a Marvel character of some sort. Like, I am the god of death, or there's something that is going on where you have embraced some sort of identity. You're like, I'm single and I claim it and I own it. I don't know what this is. I'm not telling you to claim being single, although everyone's life is different. Maybe some people are just okay with it now. But if you do want love, I feel like you have to be willing to get out of this mindset. I do feel like maybe a lot of you have been trying to preoccupy yourselves or keep busy, being very unavailable, closed off, guarded. Now, this also could be, maybe you are just going through some sort of separation or breakup, and this person has you blocked off, even if you have been trying to reach out to them. Maybe they have, deleted their social media, took it down. Yeah, I'm getting two energies. I'm getting like a recent breakup for some of you, and some of you I'm getting like the energy of I've been single for so long I didn't even notice type of energy. Some of you are just really trying to cover up the fact that you are empty, dead or broken on the inside. This may be getting ready to come to an end. You might not realize that you're at the end of your ropes. Now, this is for August. However, some of these things might not start playing out until the very end of August, oddly. Like your whole month is so quiet and mundane that you don't realize that some sort of changes start to happen like the last week of the month. Someone may be getting ready to come back, but I don't think you want this person. Someone from your past may be getting ready to return, and I don't know why you don't want them back. It's like you're still attracted to the person, you still have love for them, but something, I don't know why you don't want them back. Maybe they did you dirty. Maybe you are trying to come back to somebody that's like, no, we ended that. There's nothing else here. We tried it. It's not to deny either that this person is a soulmate. Like you guys, I do feel like you guys are soulmates, but maybe something ended. Now, also what I'm getting is that it's not that someone is returning, but someone may be trying to get your attention for new love. And you're like, I'm so used to being alone. Like, get away from me. Like, I hate love now. Like, stay away. And you are feeling some sort of familiar energy with this person. But you don't know how to adjust to sharing your life with anyone anymore. Like, that's going to be difficult. There's conflicting energies with some of you that it's like, I love being a hermit, but at the same time, I want love, but I've been a hermit for so long. Like, stay away, love. You've disappointed me so much. I really feel like there's a lot of conflict going on in your love life, or it will be at some point. So you could have been dealing with any sign. Could be Libra, could be Scorpio, could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I feel like some of you have really been trying to focus even on spirituality. Maybe you've been reading your Bible, or maybe you've been studying or researching astrology, or I don't know. I just feel like you've been really trying to focus on your money. Maybe some of you are in some sort of high-ranking position where you have like more responsibility. People come to you for advice. Maybe you're one of those type of people that gives advice, like even though you're going through something or you have not found love yourself, but yet you're very good at advising other people and helping other people. And a lot of times, you know, unfortunately, that seems to be like a trend, or that is traditionally how it goes for spiritual advisors, leaders. Not always the case, but you know, sometimes it is. A lot of times it is, you know, that you are struggling finding love. But I don't want you to focus on that if that's your case, because there are plenty of examples of people who do give hope to people who lift spirits of other people who are dead inside. And they have a partner. They have someone in the background rooting for them, or, you know, just in their lives. Even if you want to look at Oprah and Stedman, you know, some astrologers view her as being, I don't know, unfortunate because she's never been married. But, you know, her and Stedman have been together. You know, she's with a man who doesn't provide for her. But shit, she's still got a partner. Maybe that's the only important thing to her. She's like, well, I don't care that I make more money, and I don't care that we're not married. Like, I have somebody in my corner, you know, and that's fine by me. You know, so some of you might have that, or if you don't have it, keep that in mind that, yeah, one day you can still be with somebody. But a lot of times that does seem like the issue for spiritual advisors and leaders, is that there's still no one in their corner. They're having to do the spiritual path by themselves or alone. Now, that also could be the case some people want that, and that's okay too. It's like, I'm okay with being alone. I don't have to have a relationship. Like, every time I get into a relationship, it's always disappointing anyway. Like, I'm my best friend, or I'm my own best company, and that's, I bet if you look deep enough in your chart, you could find out that that is meant to be your path. Like people who go off to be in ashrams, or they just go off and they're just surrounded by other spiritual people, and they're okay with that. Or even if you want to look at it like nuns, people who give up, and it's not a sacrifice. Some people it might be a sacrifice, but some people it's just like, what, this is kind of naturally me, this is perfect. Now I do get, for others of you though, there could be a situation where you're dealing with temptation. Every time you try to be alone, or every time you get comfortable being alone, or just when you do get comfortable, here's temptation. Here's someone knocking at your door, testing you, wanting to come into your life, and you might be struggling with these desires, and you're like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved. And you're telling this to yourself, but at the same time, you are kind of curious about getting with this energy coming towards you. It looks like it's someone that comes in and out of your life, or it's someone who is no good or comes off unstable. Maybe the first time they came into your life, you were like, this person is no good for me, or this person is going to be trouble. So it's like you've tried to keep your distance, but you're struggling. Now, I also get some of you who are trying to be on some sort of celibacy or religious path, and you're struggling with it. It's like, like I shouldn't be, I'm not supposed to be looking at porn, or I'm not supposed to be having these strong sexual desires, but they won't go away. And that might be because that's unnatural for you. Some people, that's their path, but if that's not your path, then you might be doing something that's unnatural. Maybe you should get out there and just try to find somebody who's also spiritual or has the same values as you. Maybe that's your only problem. You just haven't found someone with the same values as you. Because I'm getting someone who is presenting themselves to the public one way. They have it together. They're grounded. They're very focused. But behind the scenes, is some stuff going on that they're dealing with. They haven't dealt with their own demons. Now that could be you, or it could be someone that is coming towards you. But I was picking it up as if this is your energy, like you're presenting yourself to be one way, but behind closed doors, you're struggling. You don't have it together. There's some unstable energies in your home. Now, aside from love or romance, I'm not really getting that you're struggling financially. I feel like you have money, or you have stability, but maybe someone codependent keeps trying to come into your life and use you or need your resources. And that's when you're kind of like, I don't have it. And they're like, I know you do. So I don't know if it's a family member or a friend, someone coming towards you, talking about they need help. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I have enough. I got enough money to take care of me, but I don't know if I have enough money for you. Some of you may not be ready to be unconditional with somebody. It's like you might be, and that's not that you're a bad person, but it's just like being unconditional might not be your thing. That might be something that you still struggle with. So, I'm also getting some of you that is trying to end this pattern of getting involved with people who are unavailable. It's like, why do I keep getting involved with this, with people who are unavailable to me? And so you're having to cut people off or disconnect, or maybe someone has cut you off and, left you feeling like rejected some type of way because they are in a commitment and have decided to go back and be right. It's like, oh, now you want to act right. Now you want to be faithful. Now you want to be loyal. Like, what about what we were just doing? What about, so something along the lines might be playing out for some of you. I'm also getting here someone who is just really trying to suppress some sort of thoughts that they're having, or trying very hard to uphold an image. You also could be dealing with someone who's a political figure, and a political figure is having an affair, but they're trying to cut it off or trying not to be that way. But, they're struggling here. Maybe you're being stopped by security. They're like, go away, like you're not supposed to be here. I even got an image of someone who was almost coming off like a groupie. It's like normally there's a band or a group or a performer that you always are around, but as of late, I don't know, they don't want you around and you're like being stopped. Like, no, like you're not, they don't want to see you. And, you just aren't really taking no for an answer. It's like you keep trying to fight your way back in. I feel like someone does want to see you, but they can't, or for whatever reason. Or someone is really struggling to move on from you, or you might be struggling to move on from someone because they're like constantly running through your mind. Yeah. You guys, if you're having a hard time letting go, I'm getting a lot of arrows that are saying move on, let it go. Like there's really a need for you to move on from a situation. It's like it's dead inside. It's nothing else. That whatever contract you guys had has expired. This is maybe becoming obsessive and refusing to let go of a contract that has ended. Trying to hold on to a person out of fear. There's a need to just kind of, again, let go, move on, let it go, detach. They've already done it to you. If you are cross-watching, I almost feel like, yeah, someone has moved on. They're not into you anymore. They want to move on. And I don't mean to give like harsh truth, but I really feel like someone is just like, stay away. I mean it. Like, I don't care how beautiful or attractive you have made yourself, or whatever you're doing. I don't care if you come knocking at my door wearing nothing but a trench coat. Like, I don't know. Stay away from me. So someone is really trying to fight you off if you are the other man or woman, or even if you're just single, even if it's not a third party situation. I just really feel like someone is trying to push the other person away. Now, like I said, it might be your energy. You might be the one trying to push somebody away. Like, no, I'm not interested anymore. And so, someone is setting boundaries. Someone is blocking someone, like trying to block. Maybe they keep getting through using false identities, and it's just like, man, I thought I blocked you. But someone maybe keep struggling or fighting to try and get your attention that you just absolutely want to move on from. It's like, I am not interested. I'm ready for someone new. You might be turning down. You might be getting a lot of offers, and you're turning them all down until the right person comes along. You're like, I don't like any of these people. Like, it's a struggle, but I'll wait. And I do feel like with the Empress, with patience, you will eventually get the right person. But right now, or at least this month, it is kind of shoddy for meeting or finding new love. All right, so I hope this resonates. I hope it helped. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.